Are we live? Looks like we're live. Welcome back, guys. We're live. We're going to be doing a soldering video. We're going to be building the LED glasses like we just saw in the previous video. They're somewhere around here. I just had them a second ago, but now I can't seem to find them. My daughter may have taken them upstairs, which is fine. Nothing wrong with that. But I just wanted to have them to show to you guys so that you can see what we're going to be building. But it looks like, you know what? I think I have them here. Just put them in the box, which is fine. These things right here. So the blue ones are Tilly's, and I believe these are going to be the red ones. No, the green ones are Tilly's. See? And they work to the sound of music. So you're playing music, and then you'll be the life of the party. And you can see through them, so they're not those kind of glasses where you, are flashy and you can't see where you're going. So in the previous stream, it was really cool. She was like, wait, I could see through them. I'm like, yeah, that's what's cool about them. All right, so without any further ado, let's get started. So we're just going to close this window over here. I'm just going to go into the live stream over here, make sure that we are live. I'm just going to pop out the questions so that if folks have questions, we'll answer them as they come in. Let me just go here, and they're really fun. It takes a little bit of time and to build them, but once they're done, they're done. I think there are over 50 LEDs that have to be put on. That's the longest part. The other parts are easy. I don't want to choose when I'll let YouTube decide. Keep it balanced since it'll be a long stream. There might be ads or commercials, but there's really not much I could do about that because that's a YouTube thing. And now I'm just gonna click on the stream and select the playlist, if that makes any sense. Live stream. Too bad it doesn't do it all by default, but it is what it is. It's YouTube. And just right here. Great. So that's that. I'm going to do the pop-out window. So feel free to leave any comments or questions. I'll try to answer them, but I'm going to be putting most of the time into the soldering. So if I do answer your questions, they're going to be, I'll speak them out to you. You know, we'll just chat. All right. So knowing that and moving forward, let's get started. There's our show, our transition. Hopefully these things are charged because we're going to be using these right here. There's no rhyme or reason on which way the resistors go on. You could measure, I'll measure a resistor for you and I'll show you how that works. Turn on our meter. So if you take a resistor, right? We have a 10K. Sometimes you just have to round off the number. Let's say we take one, put one here, put one there. This should be a 10K, and it measures at 9.9. So we round off the 9, and we know that the closest number is going to be a 10, or 9.8. So these are the 10K resistors, and they're 3. You really rarely, if you're lucky, get a true reading. And then I believe this one is the doesn't say, and sometimes they don't say it. So these will be, which one are these? Probably the 1 milli, probably 1K, right? Probably 1. How many? It'll tell you how many other there are. And then this one will be similar, 0.9, and the closest to 0.9 would be 1. Okay. Knowing that, moving forward, of course, we have our guide, which is, we had a guide. I'll just open it up so I can follow along. And there we are. Just going to close the window there. We have 10K for 3, and then the 2 milli. See, it says 2 milliohms, but we don't have anything close to 2, so they didn't send it to us. We have 1 kiloohms. Which are the 4 right here. Okay, and then we have the 2 and then the 3. Okay, knowing that and moving forward, we can move along. And hopefully, oh, this will shut this off. And voila. We got our soldering iron. So, oh, you're going to need cutters. Okay. And now that we have that, we'll start with the resistors first because we can lay them flat. Okay, like in press down, and as the pieces get higher and tower up, we'll do that. So first it says the 2 milliohms. Okay, so that would be probably right here because this is a 10K and we got the 2. Okay, and we measured it, even though it measured as 1, it just would be the ideal one. Okay, and remember, there's no either way. If we measure it this way, measure it that way, you're going to get the same reading. So, but if you're like me, I like to put them according to the colors, like both colors in the same direction. But you don't have to have them both in the same direction, if that makes any sense. Okay, so we'll have here our 2 milliohms go into R8. So what we got to do is look here, right, for the R8, and I see one R8, and where is the second R8? It's only one, so this is an extra one. So only one R8. So all the extra pieces will go there. So they throw in one R8, which is an extra one. Okay. And you could use a tweezer to bend the wires a little bit, like this. You can do like that. You can just go like a reasonable amount, or use your hands, whichever works. You know, whatever works good for you. No one's here yet. Ken, I saw you on the last stream, but apparently there was a delay on the comments. I didn't see it until later. Okay, so this one doesn't matter which way it goes in, remember, with the resistor, because we just have to put it in the right hole. This is R8, 2 milliohms or millisomething. So I'm just going to push this in. And then remember, we already applied flux on the previous video. My daughter helped me with that. The flux will just help the solder go into the direction it needs to go in. And now we just got to wake up the soldering iron. You could just press that button, right? That didn't work, so plug it out, plug it in, and let it juice up. See, and it needs to get to about 6 something. I should have started it before the video. And then next we're going to do R6, R7, and R8, the 10K. So the 10K goes into R6, R7, and R8. Extra parts will go over there, okay? So you don't get confused. And then we have our solder right here. And then now, what's our soldering iron? 570. Remember, it's got to be at like 600. Okay. And then almost 700, 690. Nice, we got one. And if you saw my last show, whoops, I tin my tips before the show, at the end of the show. So at the end of this show, you'll see me tin this tip. It just works better that way, so that your equipment is always ready to go, if that makes any sense. Okay, so now we got one. So got a lot of soldering. Just gonna put that like there. And you can clip these after or during. I'm just going to do this right now, but we got a lot of clippings to do. All right, so the next one is the 10 kiloohms, right? And that's going to go in R6, R6, R7, and R9. Okay, so R6, R7, and R9. These resistors right here. Okay. And remember, if you don't have the measurement, then you just, I mean, if you don't have, like these didn't have, they didn't say which ones they were, but it says it here. It's the 10 kiloohms. So remember, we measured 9, 0.9, and we round it off to 10, okay? So we have R6, R7, and R9. You probably, like you said that already, but you gotta make sure, because you only get one take. I mean, you could, I've messed up on these things before, but, you know, you don't want to. You just want to get it in. You don't want to have to desolder. Desoldering is no fun, believe it or not. R6, R7, and R9. So we have to find it. R7 is right there. And once we get the components in, the LEDs will be easier. R7. And then R9. It's kind of like a paint by numbers. And R9 is right there, which is a 10K. Remember, it only measured to 9.9, but we measured it in kilo ohms, so it had to be a K, and the other one was an M, right? So on the meter it said M. We could always do a video and show you how the parts measure up: the K, the M, kilo ohms and milliohms. Great, so now I can solder both three, and the reason why I'm doing these is because they're flat, right? The higher they go, the resistor, the capacitor, it's going to be higher, and so it's going to be harder to press down. So here I can press down on these, see that, by pressing down, and then just put them in their awkwardness position, stretch them out, maybe do that, and then press and solder. This way they lay flat and they're even. It's trickier to do it the other way if I put the taller pieces in first. Now if your soldering iron doesn't work, it means it cooled down. So this cooled down, and we've got to get it to about almost 700, 698. Okay, getting there. Oh, almost there. You got one. And we got two. And then we're on the third one. And when your solder melts, you want it to have that kind of matrix effect. Remember when Neo touched the mirror and like his finger liquefied and then melted? You want the solder to create that goopy slash effect where it just bleeds naturally. And I'll show you here. See, nice little connections. And then you just keep doing it and doing it. But of course you keep doing it and doing it, but you make sure your parts are put in their corresponding place. These are easy to put in because, like I said, there's no rhyme or reason the resistor can go in. Anyway, it's the capacitors and the chip, the brain, and other parts that are or transistors that have to go in the correct way. See? Kind of neat, huh? That's the one part, and this is the outside. So now I believe we can do, we can do the power switch, the on-off switch, which goes on the other way. What part do they want us to do? They want us to do the speaker, so we'll do the speaker. The speaker, there's a plus side and a negative, so that has to go in correctly. I don't know if you can see, but you see that plus? Let me see if you can see. There's a plus sign, and so the plus goes into the plus hole, so that has to go in correctly. Otherwise the glasses won't pulsate according to the sound of music or your voice, right? When you say clap your hands everybody, it's like a jungle inside, and I wonder how I keep on going under. So you want to, and it does pulsate to the beat and the rhythm, which is really fascinating. I guess that's what the brain the chip does, right? It doesn't. They're not just pulsating to sound. They're programmed to pulsate to the beat and the rhythm, so they make fun party glasses, which is really cool. That's what makes them amazing and fascinating. Gotta love it. So we did the speaker. Nice. See? I don't know if you can see. Oh, there we go. There's the speaker right here. And then the resistors. And then let's see what piece they ask. Oh, well, I think we'll do the on-off switch. Don't lose it. Don't lose your parts. Because that's nothing worse than soldering the parts in wrong. And then nothing worse than putting them in wrong. So we have on off. See, this one doesn't matter because I believe the on off switch went. Can't remember. I guess we can just look here. I'm just jumping. That's why. Oh, there's the on off. Oh, yeah, so I put it correctly. On off switch goes underneath. All right. Whereas all the other parts are one way, so on off switch goes the other way. All right. So we'll just do that, which is fine. This part's tricky because remember, you want to make sure nothing bleeds. If your connections bleed, you'll short it out and then it won't work. And the reason why we have these soldering videos is so that you can level up when you do your flight controller. Right? These glasses only cost 11 bucks. But you got to build them yourself. A flight controller costs about 50 to 60 bucks. And so that's why we have these videos here, so that you can work on your soldering skills when you build your flight controller on your board and solder your motors, solder the connections to the 03 air unit, maybe 04. I'm sure the 04 air unit will be out, but I don't think it'll fit any of our stuff, so I'll probably do a video on that when there's a drone build that lets you that works with it, that that will be compatible with that. I'll wait, no hurry. These will be last because it's too high, so it looks like we're gonna have to do the LEDs. Bummer. So we got 50 LEDs to solder. Let me see how tall they are. I'm gonna put this, still want to mix up my parts. In my last video, sometimes stuff just goes flying. All right. And here's this right here, the LEDs. So this one's red and the other one's in green. Okay. Wow, it's a lot. A mountain of lights. All right, so with the LEDs, the long side is the minus and the plus side is the longest side. So you want to put the plus with the plus and the minus with the minus. You don't want to do this wrong. And with these, there's only a plus side. So remember, the plus side is the long side. Okay, in case you can't see. Oops. Almost lost our screws. I'm trying to find something solid. Oh, this will work. So you see, the plus side is the long side. Positive is long, negative is short. So when you put them in their hole, you want to make sure plus is plus and minus is minus. Otherwise, your lights are not going to work. So here we go. Here's 50. We'll start with, remember, plus is long, minus is short. A little bit of a bummer. I wonder if they're, yeah, I guess we just got to do it. And we could probably do 5 at a time. Oh yeah, that's right. I remember in the last video, I did 5 at a time. There was no audio though. I forget which application I was using. And that was the straw that broke the camel's back. I was like, you've got to be shitting me. I just spent 2 hours recording a video and no audio. I was like, no. That was with split cam. And I was like, and I just was researching and Googling, spent like 5 hours looking for streaming software. But they're really expensive, hundreds of dollars, $400 a year, $300 a year. And then I found this one. It was only $99 for the whole year. It's like, what? And it had many features, and we're in 4K. Kind of neat, huh? Let me just make sure that we're in the right window, because I remember when I was on with my daughter, the window wasn't. So you just want to check, but yeah, it's great. I like it. I really do. All right, so now I believe, you know what? No, I can only do like this. So now I press down, and then solder again, and then solder again. So now I can press down, bring this right about here, and then just tap it. You tap it, oops, and then, you know, it works its magic. I've seen those soldering videos where they show you how to make something, and then there's just music. It goes boom, 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 I hate that. I like, what the fuck? I like, come on, and then it's just so distracting, you know? And then we got here. You just tap it, and it works its magic. It'll just bleed. Now sometimes you may need to add a little more flux and tin your tip, so keep an eye on it, or just do like I did, dip it in the dip, and then, you know, that'll work great. There are some little dip thingies that have flux in them. This one doesn't, but that would be, you know, maybe another next time. Just double check your joints, because when you cut them, remember, plus side is long, short side is negative, okay? And then you only get one take. Yep, they're all good. And the worst case, these pieces will go flying. So the cleanup process is not as fluid as you think it is. It does take a bit. See? And then we got, wow, 75 more to go. All right. Remember, plus side is long, and the minus side is negative. Okay. So here we go, and away we go. Just gonna put some schmut on there. So the plus side goes into the long hole. Okay. All right. Plus long, minus short. I got, oh nice, you're welcome. Yeah, glad you got the plaque. So I'm just building this thing from my daughter's birthday. She wants one of these glasses. That's so cool. So now we have your info and we can send you something. So I'll be answering like some comments and questions, but I won't be typing. But it's cool. We have Midnight Off-Road Runner. I don't know if you saw our last stream. I liked your YouTube shorts. They're really, what I like about them is that you actually take the time. They're in like 4K HD. Mine aren't, because I take existing. It takes a lot of time to make a YouTube short from another video. If I take this video that right here and I make a 60-second short out of it, YouTube is going to turn it into like this grainy, crappy video. But if you want a higher quality video, like Midnight Off-Road Runner does, you're gonna have to put the time in to edit it, do it on the computer, or maybe on your phone too. But either way, you know, it's gonna be, and it's actually probably gonna be a better version because you can edit it and sequence it to how you want it to be. But whenever I make my shorts, I always do them from YouTube. And YouTube needs to change that. They need to like not make your remake of your stream chop, you know, grainy, And someone actually commented on the channel that said it looked disgusting. And they're right, it is, but you know what? It's fine. It's such a short. I'm not losing sleep over, but I always admire folks who actually take the time and actually made a nice short. And I like the freeze frame that you did. It reminded me of the horror movie 28 Weeks Later or 28 Days Later with Danny Boyle, where like a dramatic scene happens and then they do like a freeze and then they play like the scary music and then it continues on to the next scene. I like that. That was really cool. That's what that reminded me of, except the music wasn't playing, you know, from the 28 Weeks Later, like ding 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 ding, something like that. It's really cool. That was a wild movie. Yeah, it's good stuff. I did see, and thank you, and all I do is use CapCut on my phone and save it and upload it from the app. Sometimes it does go, oh wow, that's weird that it goes grainy though. It shouldn't. Leave that to YouTube. YouTube should make your stuff grainy. But I don't know. CapCut is it's amazing. You can do stuff on CapCut that you would normally do in Final Cut Pro or After Effects. That it's just, they streamline the whole process. I don't even think, I think they're going to put Adobe out of business because it's you know, it works like After Effects. Literally, it's phenomenal. I downloaded it, but it was just like way over my head. I was like, what? And I seen this stuff. I learned that from movies. I learned it from you. I learned it by watching you. Yeah, I know, from movies. It's so cool. But what's the story with the clown? Like, I don't know that clown. I'm not, as you can see, I spend so much time in here. I don't know who the clown is. Let me go here. Whoops, almost lost an LED, but I think I have spare ones in there. Yeah. Remember, the plus side is long, minus is short with the LEDs, okay? And the reason why I'm putting the LEDs in is because the other parts are taller. To some extent. Damn it, I missed the resistors, but that's okay. I'm not worried about the resistors. I could use, if you miss the resistors, you can put painter's tape and then that'll do justice on them. You know, to hold them in while you solder. Remember, plus side is long, short side is negative. I know he said that already because I didn't do a video on how to desolder. So, I mean, I messed up on some of my soldering videos and I show you how, but I'm hoping that this one I won't. And the other one I didn't mess up either. So, but you do, you make mistakes. That's why they make these tools, but it's a nightmare when you have to use them, literally. All right, we got 10 more, which is pretty cool. And the reason why the solder melts so well, because remember, my daughter and I, in part one, in the pre-setup, we put flux on the board in the joints where stuff is going to go. That makes it, and it just helps the solder bleed, like that matrix effect. Two more, and I got 30 in. So if you do the math, we got 30 in. I just started. I don't know how many minutes in we are in the show, but that'll give you an idea of how long it'll take to get all these LEDs in. Let's see what he says. That's the that's the Terrifier. It's a horror, and it was a template from the TikTok. Oh my god, it was the face reaction I wanted it for. Yeah, I saw the face reaction. Yeah, it had my face reaction. You gotta be careful on that motorcycle, man. We need to catch you. We need you on our live streams. Yeah, it's crazy though. You gotta. That's happened to me on my bicycle. I've had accidents, but now I ride recreationally. I'm more of the recreational cyclist. Bicycle. I still do 100 miles here and there, but I don't have the shorts and the shoes. I just wear my sneakers. I stop, get a sandwich. Sometimes I'll ride all night, but no motorcycle. One time I had an accident and I woke up on the MRI table and there was this nun holding my hand, and I guess she was like telling me for repentance or something like that. She was like, are you willing, I forget what it's called, before you die, and then they come to you, can I get a priest in here, please? Just need to give my last rites. And then she was like, do you believe the Lord Jesus Christ as your Savior? She wanted me to repent or something. I'm like, who is this lady? I don't know her. Why is she asking me about Jesus? And then I passed out, and then I woke up again on the MRI table, and then just doing x-rays and stuff, and then I woke up again. When I woke up, there was a lady sewing up my face, and then I passed out again, and then when I woke up, my family was there. Like, what happened? And funny thing is, I called in sick at work. And I really had to call in sick at work because Louis was going to be out for a long time. Will you ever do that? Take the day off from work and then get into a wreck? Was not planning it. So it was legit too when I called in, because now Louis called in sick and now we know why. But wasn't how the day was supposed to go, though. I was supposed to call in sick and have my cycling adventure. Yeah. So that video brought back memories. I was like, oh no, I remember that. That happened to me. That would be you. Well, on a motorcycle, you wear a helmet, so you'll be fine. It's the other body parts. Nice. Got 10 in. Lou, hey, what's up? Market Bay, what's up? Nice to see you. Market Bay, but yours went after mine and he didn't see it. Strange. Could be YouTube. Yeah, it's so weird. Yeah, that's what happened. I was on YouTube earlier doing the setup before this stream, and when I signed off, the comments started coming in, and it still said I was live. And YouTube was glitchy today because I was testing it out and streaming the live stream with the 3D print, and it crashed on me. So yeah, but this time it was YouTube, which was great because I was like, yay, it's not my app. It's not my computer setup, so that was good, but disappointing at the same time. Just checking my connections. It's fine. Lou, scroll up, see my previous comments above. Yes, I will. Hold on a second. That's so weird. You got bumped, but yours went after mine. Market Bay. Lou, are my comments missing? And you're like, no, they're here now. Bro, please get solder fumes extractor. They're cheap and it won't mess you or your family. Oh, I didn't know that. Solder fumes. Yeah, it smells so good though. But it's good to know. I will definitely get one. So Lou, big dog, can't stay for long. Maybe half. That's okay. Stay as long as you can. I'm just doing these videos are for folks like me and folks that don't know how to solder and they want to build their own drone. And you know, this only costs $11, and it's better to blow something up that's only $11 than your flight controller, because you know flight controllers don't come cheap. So you practice on here. These are my practice videos, but you sound a bit like FPV Unknown, who's helped us on this channel by sharing different ideas on components and things we didn't have, like for example the solder fume extractor, which I will look on Amazon after the show and probably get one, because I don't know, they didn't tell me about that in school. They just like had us like, your next assignment, build a power supply. You know, there were no extractor thingies back in the day. Or like just nice. 10 more, but I will definitely get that. Didn't even know. That's why you gotta press down on it. Oh, now I gotta scroll down on my comments, because, but stay as long as you want. You don't need to watch this, but this is for the folks that don't know how. And now when I do my next soldering video oh wow. So then yeah, get one of the, I'll leave a link after this video, what the parts are and stuff like that. And then I'd build something like this. Maybe not something that has over 100 parts, but something shorter, and then work your way up to something bigger, and then your FPV drone. This way you will be that more confident and comfortable working with it, because you only get one take. And I would recommend probably building one of the drones that we built here on the channel, but by the time you're ready to build the drone, it's probably going to be an 04 air unit. So once that they have I have some chips down here, some like flight controllers. Once we have a frame, because we just build the Mobula 8. Once there's a frame that works with the 04 air unit, then I just have to buy a frame, because I have all the parts to build another drone except the frame and the 04 air unit. So maybe I'll do that. That would be the newest build. Just need to make sure positive, and wires and connectors and things like that. It's fun though when you build something and it actually flies. And it'll pretty much be the same with the flight controller, except I think I might have to just look for I think the boards, right? The boards might be different. The boards might require might need a newer connection for the gimbal, you know, for the OSD unit, which would be a little bit of a bummer, because then that means all the chips I have, I only have 2 I think, would only work with the 03 air unit. Hopefully it's compatible. I'm hoping. If it's not, it's okay. Make it work. Nice, we got 25 in. Sweet. 25 more to go. Lou, have you ever burnt yourself by accident? Yeah, I did. Almost now a second ago, but one of our other videos I did, like trying to balance it, playing a bad game of Twister. Yeah, in school they don't show those, so they are technically. Yeah, I know, right? They didn't show those in school. They were like, okay, build the powers. Don't blow it up. Follow the schematics. But that was back then. Now bring I once gave my kid a peanut butter and jelly sandwich to bring to school, and then I came back home and they were like, oh, I had to eat lunch alone today. I was like, why? And they put me in an isolation room, like a timeout room, because it was peanut butter and jelly, and someone could have been allergic to it. I'm like, how? They said, well, the essence is in the air. That's what the school told her. So she had to sit in a room all by herself with her PB&J because the essence was in the air. It's my butt. Like, really, back in the day, peanut butter and jelly was like a fucking staple. I loved it. We ate it, and not anymore. Forget about it. Now you're gonna wind up in a room all by yourself. Because you brought in a sandwich. She was sad that day too, because she didn't get to sit with her friends. Me, I was just confused. I was like, what? This makes no sense. Yeah, so it's not like it used to. Lunches are not the same. If you didn't like what was for lunch, there was no vegan. Oh, I can't eat that. I'm vegan. Nope. If you said that when you were growing up at my table, it'd be like, there's no vegan. Oh, vegan, you're hungry. That's it. This is dinner. Dinner is what's being served. There's no a la carte menu. So there we got all these LEDs on. See, kind of neat. Yeah. Then you just go to bed hungry. But you can't do that with kids today. Now it's like, oh, I can't eat that. Now you have to give them what they want, because then they report you in school. Then you get in trouble for like malnourishing your child and not feeding them dinner. I gave her dinner. She didn't want it. Not good enough. Yep. Now you gotta be like, oh, don't worry. Yeah, so that part sucks, Can't like not even I knew that is, well, at least when I went there were like a few years. Yeah. The essence is in the air. Now I heard it. The essence. I know. I couldn't believe they said that. The essence is. And I'm like, are you shitting? Yeah. It's just peanut. And now everyone's got allergies. I remember when the only thing I dreaded about peanut butter and jelly when they served it in school was that, it, I liked when they served the pizza. I liked when they served the beef patties. And then when it was like peanut butter and jelly, I was like, damn it. Looks like they ran out of food in the kitchen. And that's it. Everybody's getting peanut butter and jelly, And it was depressing, but you ate it. But it was depressing because you knew that there was nothing good on the menu that week, But they made up for it now. They gotta have a special menu. Remember, the plus side is long and the short side is negative, okay? Alright, yeah, it sucks. I think that same experience is happening all over the world. We will change the world with the ideology. That's like walking into McDonald's with a vegan mate and they say they can't go in because the meat essence is in the air, so they get you to order vegan food. I know. Yeah, that's what I don't understand about McDonald's. Those vegans, right? Did they know that the McVeggie burger is cooked on the same grill as the hamburger? Literally, you can't make that shit up. So when they're like, oh wow, we're gonna cater to you too, it's cooked on the same burger, the same grill. And even when you go to a diner, I went to the diner, I ordered bacon, and I was eating my bacon, and it tasted like maple syrup. I was like, what the fuck, dude? And then it turns out I took a peek in the back. they just cook everything on the same grill. You know, like it was a little bit of a bummer because I don't like my bacon to taste like maple syrup. I wouldn't mind spicy bacon, but nah. Yeah, that's too funny. Or the burger has been in the same grill. Yeah, I know. It's just you can't make that up. I'm a vegetarian, but I have a leather belt, right? Literally. Yeah, I don't know. The world is changing. I guarantee you, like, if the apocalypse came and there was nothing to eat, people would eat. They would be. They would no longer be vegetarians. You have, what do they call, ready prep meals? You add water or something. The military has them. MREs or something like that. That makes that your veggie burger has some nice. I love the beef juice, like the juices from the beef. Like that's the best part of the pan. Like my wife was like, "Don't eat that. It's bad for you." It's the best stuff. All the good stuff is bad for you. Maybe I'll do. No, I'll just do what needs to be. Oops. Almost messed up. Plus side is long. And plus side is long. Oops. Remember, plus side is long, so you don't mess it up. And plus side is long. Nice, we're on a pretty good roll. Cameras are doing well. They're not burning out as of yet. Burning out meaning they overheat. The action cameras, you really can't use an action camera to do it. Just because the wind from the action runs through it and helps to keep it cool, you know. There's no action happening here. All the action is down here. If that makes any sense. Like sometimes I've burnt myself, but if you're quick, you don't feel it, and it's just more like a superficial burn. Nothing serious. It's when you hold when your hand's on there long enough. But if you can press down, and we're 20 in, which is a good sign. Yay, 20. Oops. Nice. I'll just clip it. Flipping vegans, man. I know. I went to a vegan store once. This is your soldering simulator ready for when you solder that flight controller. Yes, exactly. For when you solder that flight controller. We've built some games. We built this one here. This one's really cool. It's like an old retro game. I have 5 games built in here. You have one, which is Tetris. It works really well. All the parts and pieces. Another one called, I'm going to do this one again too, soon, probably next month. The snake game, pole position, which is really weird because you're driving, there's the car, and then I can go this way. Whoops, I died. And then there's another one, which I love, which is my favorite. Whoops, the space game. It's the only thing, there's no reset button. So we go here, here, here. This one's really cool. One of my favorite ones. I've gotten like 900 or something like that. It works like the real one, and then some other stuff in the settings and stuff like that. We're gonna do that one again next month for next, and that one's, I think that one's $15. But again, you know, it's great because remember those flight controllers are expensive, and if you can build in these, work your way up to that drone slash flight controller, you're golden. And you'll know, even me, I've messed up on some of the videos. You'll know how to and sometimes I'll do one part wrong on purpose so that you guys can know how to desolder, you know, because you're going to mess up. No matter if it's your first time soldering, you'll mess up. Even me, not my first time, I messed up, right? So you'll get there, but it's good to know how to desolder. I'll leave a link to everything in the description after this video. I didn't put it in because I only set up the parts with my daughter. But and then maybe next year we'll do some Raspberry Pi stuff, which is really cool. There's only so much you can do with the drones, you know. I like them, but as you can see, I have, even when you have so many, you don't fly them all. When you are doing your next FPV video, do you test such as range test? No, I don't do range test. Or crash, I do. Yeah, there's a code you put in so that when you crash it, it doesn't go crazy. That's when we did the FPV build. I don't do range tests because they freak me out. But I will fly it around the house. I will go to the field and stuff like that, but not. That's about it. That's for, you know, like other stuff. We'll put the crash code in so that when you crash it, it doesn't, you know, go bonkers. A little bit of a bummer. See, it's hard to get them. Oh, that's what I forgot to do. I forgot to add tape. Yeah, the GoPro, I think my friend Ken was telling me about the GoPro. I don't like the GoPro only because I went to Best Buy. I was like, oh wow, that's so cool. I would love an action camera. And everything was separate. Like the case, the this, that. I was like, what? And I just wanted a camera, and so I didn't get it, because after getting the camera, you're like, and so much, you spend so much just to get a camera, and then you have to get all the accessories separately. It's like my kid's Barbie. Like soon the Barbie's gonna come naked, and you want clothes for your Barbie, you gotta buy the dress separate, you gotta buy the shoes, I was like, what? Back in the day, my sister had Barbie, and it came with everything imaginable. I was like, that's why I'm confused now, because I'm like, when I buy these toys for my kids, everything is sold separately, and it's a little disappointing, because then the doll and the GoPro is the same way. GoPro is like everything's that way. Everything you buy today is sold separately. You just can't buy a GoPro. I mean, you can, yeah, you can buy just a GoPro, but you want the, like, that's what I like about the DJI Action 5 Pro, or any of their cameras. It comes with everything inside, you know. And I don't know, maybe the GoPro has changed, because when I went to look for a GoPro, that was years ago. But the DJI experience comes with everything. I'm gonna do these, and then hold on. Yeah, I use a Insta360 now. Best investment apart from the drones by far. Lou, I bought an Air. Oh my God, Air 3S has a Christmas gift for me. Merry Christmas. That's amazing. I see this one guy doing videos on the return home, and it knows its way back, navigating through the branches and everything. That's so cool. With screen from and a nice goggle, Pixel 9 XL. I already have the RC2 with screen from Mini 4 Pro. That's pretty cool. The Mini 4 Pro has a fantastic camera. Since when did YouTube start adding adverts? Yeah, that's messed up. I don't know. I just pressed go live. But thanks for sharing that. Maybe I will see. I'll see if I can turn that off so that you guys can enjoy the show. I think as I was setting it up, you might have seen me say I just chose random instead of specific places. I'll do a live stream of the stream, and then maybe you guys could help with the setup, because you got commercials on the live stream. I think that must be new. They must have just added that feature. Yeah, just press watch the first 3 seconds and then just press skip. But if it's something you like an Air 3S for $500 less, click it and then buy it, and then return the other one. Wow, that's crazy though. Air 3S. It's a nice. I don't like the design of it, but it's the I think that's where the drones are going now. You're gonna have, of course, it's like the iPhone. Now we have a better camera. Forget the camera part. The LiDAR sensor. That means all new drones are gonna have that, by standard. It's gonna be a default feature that's just built in, which is so cool. That part I'm looking forward to. I tried installing a LiDAR sensor on one of my videos on one of the drones that I built, but it didn't take. And the flight time is so short on those drones anyway. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna use tape, because if the pieces aren't the LEDs aren't all the way in, then they just look like this, or it looks like that. And that's why you see me running the soldering iron again after I solder them. So because they just seem to be pulling out. You think it's level, but it's not level. But they will be after this. Just regular painter's tape. Press down and then go in. And now those pieces are not going anywhere, and they'll be flush. And then I won't have to, it'll be like a one timer. No ads. Lou, what you buying nice for Christmas? By the way, your kids just look like you. They do, right? Yeah. I saw a live stream that I missed. I think it was, yeah, that was one of my kids. They're twins. A lot of people say they look like me, but whenever they say they look like her, I'm like, they're just being nice, because they don't look anything like her. They're like a complete clone. They're just making small talk, but they're just bullshitting, because literally they're like my identical twin, mini-me. I've seen that he sounds German, doesn't he? Yeah, he's like, welcome back, guys. We have the Air 3S. We're going to do the return home feature. He's like so dramatic. It's amazing. Come, we will check it out. But he does really good videos. I like him. And DJI, I believe they sent it to him, which is really, they will never send me anything. They're not going to send anything to. I could have 1 million subscribers. They won't. Mads Tech, they're not going to send anything to. Mads Tech has about 300,000 subscribers, and I'll tell you why. If you do videos like a teardown, or talk about, say it sucks or it's bad, they don't like that, and then you automatically become blacklisted as a content creator by DJI. In the beginning, when I first started my channel, they would chime in, they would comment, they were like, oh, we're here for you, and then they would leave nice comments and nice video. And as soon as I started saying this shit don't work, what the fuck, and then I'd be like, this is a major glitch, this is a major problem with this drone or whatever, radio silence. I was no longer the poster child or the dream child they wanted me to be, and they basically, they're never gonna send me anything, all because of the way I make my videos. And I could have 1 million subscribers. Nope. They don't want that. They want your first experience to be out of the box, like in the commercial. As soon as they see shit like this, what the, welcome back to everything. Today we're going to show you how to fix the your whatever, right? Your DJI O3 air unit. It's not working. We're going to show you how to fix the lighting on your camera because it's not working out of the box. And you're not supposed to see that because that's a little discouraging. Can you imagine buying a new camera and then out of the box you're like, what the hell? Yep. So then they don't like me anymore. But that's okay. This is good though, because as you see, it's not like that out of the box. And if you saw my last live stream, they didn't like that. They said on the last live stream when I did support with them that you cannot stream from your drone. It's just not possible. They no longer support streaming from the drone. I don't know where the hell that lady got it from, but as you saw in my previous live streams, I was streaming from my drone, and then I called them out on it. So they don't like that. So, you know, but how the fuck didn't you like tell people that they can't stream from their drone because it's no longer supported? And then it turns out it is supported, and it was just some issue with the URL. I forget what the issue was. I changed the key. So I had changed the key, and that's why the live stream wasn't working. Because I change my keys a lot. Because when I do a live stream and stream something, I usually do it live and show you guys the key. And DJI was like, no, you can't do it anymore. That's a little bit of a bummer, you know that? So yeah, no, Nazi Germany. His channel is called Tech Drone Media, if I'm not mistaken. The one that Lou seen doing the return. Yeah, that one. It was really cool. It was really cool. I was like, oh my god, that was amazing. Yeah. It makes me laugh. He does. I laughed when he talked about his lazy eye. I buck it up. Laugh. I didn't see the one where he talks about his lazy eye. I didn't see that one. I only see the ones he gets so he loves it. He's like really loves the it's really cool. That means that he likes it, and you want to watch someone who's passionate about what they do. You know, if that makes any sense. Because then it's boring. And then they're just doing a script. You know, like, oh, and DJI will send you a script. There was one woman who did the review of the DJI action camera, and she said that DJI sent her the camera, and when they sent it to her, there were specs and guidelines that she had to follow when doing her YouTube review. And she had to stick to it, and when she did, as soon as the product launched, she took down her video because, you know, it wasn't the true honest review. Really? I have to find her. I have to find that video. That would be cool. Yeah. Can you imagine me doing sticking to the script and doing the review on the DJI? Because that would not work. Because out of the box shit don't work. When I did the unboxing for my DJI Avata, it didn't work. I had to that shit it was messed up out of no, it was the Neo. The first time I did the Neo out of the box, it was so glitchy. And so I feel bad for the content creators because they have to do what I had done, right? But they have to get out all the glitches and then do like 10 or 20 times of recording their video, and usually on the X time you get it right, and then you can record and make it seem like that's how it is out of the box. And I kudos to them, because that's hard to do. That's not easy. I did that in the beginning with a couple of videos, and I was like, hell, I can't, you know, like I'd be like, cut, take, action, and I'm like, damn it, you know. And then you get into your flow of like working, and then shit don't work, and then you got to do it again, because remember, you're making a video that's going to be like 5 minutes long and make it seamless, like that was the true experience. But you see, in me, I don't edit that shit out. That's not how it is. Which is good though, because everybody has their own niche. You know, mine is everything that glitches, which is great. But it's a bummer though that, you know, I'll never be the poster child for that product because of it. Because you're never going to get that out of the box experience that you saw on TV that made you want to go out and buy it. Now, would you want to go out and buy it after I did the unboxing? Hell no. I mean, I probably would, but I like, let me wait till the bugs come out. So it's bad for business, you know? Bad for business because, you know, they have like stuff they have to do by the quarters, you know, quarterly sales. They want to boost things, boost sales, and profits are down because of Lewis. Right? And see, DJI are amazing, but they do false advertise. Yeah, a lot, saying a drone can do 10 kilometers, but that's not. I don't know about that part though. I can't make videos, man. I can't make videos. My Burmese black country accent. No, it's not about the accent. Is coming out as smuck. No, hello, unless CFCC hack. Yeah, no, the people don't care about your accent. Like when I get an email from someone offering me stuff, sometimes those emails will come. The email is in broken English, and the email is I never speak to them, and I get the message. As long as you can get your message out, it doesn't matter what kind of dialect you speak in. People just have to, you know, like whatever messages you're putting in your video. So it's not about the accent though. But yeah, there was no. I think the drones do fly really far. There was a guy, the Philly drone pilot, the one who broke every rule in the book. He'd freaking fly his drone miles away, miles. So yeah, it can be done, but I think you just have to, because if you watch his videos when he does those range tests, he well now he's like they took away all his stuff, but when he did it back in the day, he the signal drops, like it goes orange and then it goes full bar again. And plus, but also because I think he was flying beyond 400 feet too. Because if you're ever flying a drone and the signal drops, you go higher and then the signal comes back. So I think it is possible, but maybe try it at the beach or at the desert, you know. But yeah, that guy broke every book and every rule in the book, and people were siding with him. You know, at first I felt sorry for him, but you know, then he kept doing it again. You know, can you imagine? I'd say, "Hey guys, I got pulled over for speeding. You know, my first ticket, and it's a bummer. I don't know what to do. Now I gotta pay it and cough it up, right? All right, fine. You're like, feel bad. Oh, sorry, Lou. You know, maybe we'll help you." Next week, hey guys, I got pulled over again. I don't know, I was just driving my car. I was going with the flow of traffic and this police officer pulled me over. I don't know, man, you know. And then you're like, man, that's messed up. That cop, you know, cops are bad. Cops are like real douchebags. Yeah, they're always pulling people over. And then, hold on. And then a month goes by. I'm like, hey man, I got pulled over again. I don't know, it must have been a speed trap. You know, there was a car in front of me. I went over because I wanted to avoid. And then you're like, yeah, this is just really. So you know, that's how the Philly drone guy. You know, like he didn't learn his lesson. You know, and at first I thought they were going after him like he was a target. He was no target. He made himself a target by breaking every rule every time he went flying. Like he's like, it's just a toy. Yeah, you know, what are you gonna do with it? He's like, I'm like this fucking guy. I'm like, toy or not, there are still rules and regulations, you know. He's like, they don't understand, and he really thought he was gonna get away with it, but they went down hard. They went down hard on him, and they kind of had to, you know, because The tape fell. It's just funny. Bro, I listen to junkies who mumble, slur a lot. You'd be surprised. Yeah, but I see them that when they do the we used to live near not meth, I think it was a meth clinic when we lived in the city in Manhattan. Like down the street from us, there was a meth clinic where they went for rehabilitation, and sometimes they would just go for the free phone, and you'd hear them. They'd be mumbling when they're speaking, but they were always like doing the Matrix. They'd be like bending their bodies back like that, and like I'm like, oh wait, he's gonna fall, and then like whoop, and then he comes back up again. He does like the Neo. I'm like, how the fuck they do that? I can't even do that when sober. I guess you gotta be on meth to like, when the time comes, you won't have to. I forget how it went in the Matrix when he was like, there is no spoon. Literally, when you're on meth, there is no spoon. Hey Ken, what's up, bro? I listened to yeah. There is no spoon. There is no spoon. It's too funny. 690. Hey Ken, I'm not typing in comments, but I'm reading them and replying to them verbally. Oops. We're almost done. We just got a couple of we soldered almost 50 LED lights. We have a bunch of extra ones. Each kit is different. The last kit we got a few extra components, but in this one we got more LED extras, which is kind of cool. Extra LEDs. I think I missed one. Two more, which is fine. We'll get them in. I've been pulled over a lot, but they never seem to get me for speeding. It's always spot checks or me being antisocial. Yeah, I was in Manhattan one time, and I got pulled over on my bicycle. Literally, you can't make this up. And I was just riding my bike, and the officer is on his scooter, a little like mini scooter, and he's like, "Sir, pull the bike over to the side of the road." I'm like, look at him, like, whatever. I thought it was Austin Kutcher's Punked. Like, he shit me in that little mini. I really thought I was getting punked because I knew it was like I just ran the red light on my bicycle. He's like, "Sir, pull the bike over," and he got mad. I was like, "Oh shit, okay, I'm sorry, officer." And then I got nervous. I was like, "Oh wow, this guy's the real deal." They got officers on scooters, and like segways and things like that. And he was like, "Pull the bike over." He's like, "You realize why I'm pulling you over?" I'm like, "I'm on my bicycle." He's like, "Well, you just, he didn't say anything. He was quiet." And then, hold on, let me make sure the plus is plus. And then he breaks out his pad, and then he starts writing out a ticket. Like, I guess I'll get a ticket. Oh well, it is what it is. I'll learn my lesson. And then as he's writing the ticket, he flips his pad over and starts writing another ticket. I'm like, "What are you doing? I don't understand. You just flip your pad over and you're writing another ticket." He's like, "Yeah, you just ran 3 red lights. I saw." I was like, 3? Oh yeah, but how can you be tried for the same crime twice? It was I watched Law and Order. I learned that from TV. And then he's like, "Take it up with the judge." I was like, "What?" And there was nothing I can do. And then I was like, "You should be going after the real criminals." And he's like, "Don't worry, we'll get them too." I'm like, "Not if you're wasting your time with me." And then there was a lady that rode past me, and she had a bicycle with a basket in the front. I was like, "Look, she just ran the light too." And he's like, "This is your moment right now. This is your time. Don't worry about her." I was like, all right, I'm not gonna worry about her. And then I figured, I'm screwed, right? And then months go by. It's time to go to court. I go to court, and I'm nervous because I'm like, wow, 3 tickets, it's almost $1,000, and I see the court opens up, and I see the officer who pulled me over laughing, having a good time with the judge. I'm talking about how great weekend they had at the barbecue. And I'm like, what? I'm screwed now. Like, I should have brought one of the guys in the hallway, because they have those guys in the hallway that are like, hey, buddy, what can I do for you? You know, can I help you out? Maybe get you out of that ticket. I was like, I should have had the other guy come in, but it's too late. And then I figured, I'm screwed. And then I remembered on TV what they did. So there was an episode of something. And so when it was my turn to go up, and he didn't talk in English, he talked in like this legal, mumble jumbo. Instead of saying I ran 3 red lights, he says, well, as he proceeded down Dykeford, he broke section 439, and as he went down Spring and whatever street, he proceeded towards section whatever, whatever. And I'm thinking in my head, why can't he just say I ran 3 red lights? And then when it was my turn to go up, I'm like nervous, I'm talking, and then the judge asks me, he's like, well, do you agree with Sergeant Ricky? Do you have any objections? And I'm like, well, I remember on TV how they pretend to be all calm. Well, Your Honor, I don't question the officer's duties or why we're here, but all I ask is that perhaps we grant some leniency and not guilty based on mitigating circumstances or something like that, and just, and maybe just 1 ticket. And then, the judge asks Sergeant Ricky, do you oppose to that? And then Sergeant Ricky's like, no, I don't have any objection to that, Your Honor. And I was like, oh my God, what a relief. So I got my 1 ticket, and it stayed on my record for like 3 years. Every couple of months, I get like a driver abstract just to make sure my record was clean. And then one day it disappeared. And then you get a surcharge too on top of your ticket. Forget about that. Yeah, all for running 3 red lights on my bicycle. So riding a bicycle in New York City and breaking the law of running a red light is equivalent to a moving violation as if it's on your car. So if you get pulled over for speeding, it shows up as a moving violation. Except when I ran the driver abstract, it showed up. It says moving violation, steady red on bicycle. Like, that's just so ridiculous. Like, to see if you were a cop and you pulled someone over, and he's like, oh, this guy has got previous offenses. This is not his first rodeo. Looks like, look, 3 offenses on the bicycle on the DAD system. Yeah, so that's that. But let's see what we have here. In the UK, electric scooters are legal. Oh my God, are you shitting me? And sirens and stuff. Oh, that sucks. But they're thinking about making. I have an wait, an electric scooter is illegal, but you can have a motorcycle? That doesn't make any sense. But New York City banned them at one point, and then they brought them back. Now they're everywhere. Yeah, scooters. But I ride slow and recreationally, so they look for guys like me to pull over. They'll never catch those messengers. Good luck, because those guys fly through traffic, weave through every nook and cranny, and even if the officer went the opposite direction of traffic to try and catch them, they wouldn't. They can't. Those messengers are like stealth. They are phenomenal, right? They ride like the FPV guys fly in bullet time, Quicksilver. Me, I'm just riding, having fun, like the lady with the basket in the front. Yeah, a little bit of a bummer. But yeah. I made good subreddit groups, and one has, oh my God, 12K members? Are you shitting me? Share that link, put it in here. I'd love to see your your Reddit group. 12,000 members. Wow. That's amazing. It's a lot of work. Look at me. I'm almost 3,000 sub members, but that work you have to put in to get there. I remember when I had one. That was it. And that meant the world. I was like, oh my god, my first customer, my first like, my first subscriber. And then we're putting tape on here to hold the resistors in because it's not flat anymore. See, and that's why you want to put the resistors in first, because the LEDs are higher and you can't press down flat so they'll fall out. You'll still be able to solder them, but they won't be flush. And when you build this game, all the parts have to be flush. If they're not flush, you can't put the cover on. Running 3 reds lights on a push bike. Liam sounds like something they would do over these. I know, right? Yeah, Liam, the license and insurance has always been. Yeah, I remember when I was in Europe. I think in Poland, you need to have a permit to ride a bicycle in the street. You need a permit. I was like, what? And I was like, I'm not getting a permit. Forget it. I'm not going to ride a bike in Poland. But some countries are like that. They require you to have a permit. It sucks, but yeah. Just need to stretch these out. So that they're easy to solder. I'm gonna open them up. So many resistors. How can you resist? That's too funny. Can't share links here because. Oh, serious? Wow, I didn't know that. So send me. Oh, that's a bummer. Well, my email is in the channel description, but I'd join your group because I'd love to see what you got to share. Yeah, YouTube is really. When I do like those how-to videos for the Avata 2 or the Neo drone, there are. Let's share 1 second. There are Facebook groups where I'll post the videos to. There are about 5 Facebook groups that approve my post instantaneously. And then there are other Facebook groups that will deny it. Sorry, can't post because I've had links in the bottom of the video description and it's forbidden. So when I get denied a post, I don't. But yeah, thanks for sharing that because I thought I was the only one that experienced that. We're almost done. Almost. Sweet, after these resistors, we just have a couple more components and we are done. Hopefully. Remember, the resistors, there's no rhyme or reason, and you're never going to run into resistors on a flight controller anyway. Maybe, I don't know, not anything I've done. Police can't catch them. Yeah, they can't. Sirens are everywhere over here. The guys that ride them are in baklavas, which make them more dodgy. Yeah, I know. Yeah. It's a fitter setting apparently, even if you don't set it up. Oh, it's a filter. It's a filter setting apparently, even if you don't set it up. YouTube don't allow them just in case It's a scam. Oh yeah, or a virus, or mumbo jumbo like that. Yeah, that's so true. There are some YouTube scams where people have lost their channel because they clicked on a link, and the link basically overrode everything and got into their computer. You know, it's like some sort of Trojan link. And there was a woman crying. I watched her video. She inspired me to watch other videos like that. And then there was one woman who does tech, and she recommended getting the UBICO key. It's like a dongle you plug into your computer, and it's how you log into your YouTube account, kind of like companies do with their little key that they give you. You can do that with YouTube. But I'm thinking, like, I'd be like, where's my key? Where's my UBICO key? You guys see my UBICO? Now I can't log in and I lose my channel. But I'll do a video on that. That's what that one's for, another video. For the UBICO dongle. And hopefully it's gonna push one resistor in. Guess it didn't make it with the tape. Same here. Please don't even try chase. No, please, you can't chase them, but they'll go after you, like the lady with, or me with the basket. You know, I don't have a basket in the front, but you know, someone riding leisurely, someone just like blah de da. La di da, la di da, just riding leisurely, having fun. Yep. All right, we're almost done. The porn bots are all over YouTube in the comments. Yeah, I know. That's why I don't do freaking Instagram. I got the porn bots like, hi, I like your video. And then I'm like, I look, oh, who's this person? And then I view their profile and they're like naked in there. And I don't even do porn on my computer. Somehow the porn, and I don't even pay for likes. Apparently if you pay for likes, it's how the porn bots find you. All right, so we have the capacitors, C1, C2. We have other C3, UF1. Hold on one second. Looks like we got just need to check the capacitors because I see 2 capacitors, but we only need 1. Okay, so we got 2 extra capacitors, these right here. Okay, and they are the, you know, when you measure them, they measure what they measure, they'll show you in the direction, but there's only 1, so you can't go wrong. And this is and these don't matter which way they go in. There's no short side or long side, if that makes any sense. Okay, you just pop it in and then try to keep it as far in. If it doesn't go in, like if it starts to fall out when you tip it over, just put the painter's tape on it, you know, and then hold it in and then flip it over. Then you're fine. Then your parts will be flush. Painter's tape, okay, or any other tape that would work. Where are we? I got a few mates who have Cerns and towers. They're always trying to get me to get the drone up to escort some situations. Yeah, that's so funny. It's all over YouTube, even on big channels with 20 million subs. Get them. YouTube stop caring. Oh wow, 2009. Since 2009, this place has changed. Wow, maybe that's why there's Rumble. I don't know if you heard of it. I miss the old YouTube. I don't miss the old YouTube. The old YouTube, which 15 years ago, I remember if you uploaded a video and then you wanted to upload another one, bigger video, you had to either wait a week or pay. You had to pay if you wanted to upload a second video. And I was like, what? You know, if it was a bigger file or something. But I remember the old YouTube, Dignation, those guys. That was really cool back in the day. Now, yeah, now it's different. I think if you stuck with it, if you stuck with YouTube, like the guys from Dignation and the other reviewers and things like that, you could have cashed out. Like now, being a new YouTuber, it's not like it used to be. You know, you're not. So these capacitors, all right, these two black ones go in their hole. It tells you, okay, C1, C2, the big ones. These are the 10, and it'll tell you in the directions too. So if you scroll in the directions, it will say. Oh, there we go. C1 and C2, and it tells you exactly where they go, so you can't go wrong, and just match them, okay? But remember, the plus side is long, negative is short, so that's the only thing you have going for you where you can accidentally mess it up. When voting on a video was 5 stars. Oh, I remember that. Oh yeah. Or maybe a dig. Forget the stars. There were no stars on Dignation, but on videos on YouTube, I remember that you'd have stars. And then it's all over YouTube. You know, yeah. And then today is all I know. I hate that. I know back then there were no copyright issues. You could just throw shit up. Now you got to be careful. People will play music. Nope. Now you can't even. It's not. There are too many rules. Even I have to be careful as a YouTuber, like watch what I post, what I say, you know, like profanity. My kids are like, Dad, why are you wearing your pajamas in all your videos? Because it's nighttime, it's relaxing. This is what I do at night. I'm not seeing other comments. It's possible you're not seeing other comments because they're delayed. I didn't see Ken's comment come in earlier on the previous stream until after I signed off, which is really weird. So I was still live. Yeah, YouTube is funky that way, so it'll push through or just scroll back. I see him, but yeah, it's a YouTube thing. A little bit of a bummer. Did you know why though? I'll tell you why in a second after I get this in. It's all YouTube is run by AI now, bots. I had a copyright issue on my channel, and hold on. And they told me that, just trying to get this one joint. They told me that the clip I was using was from a film from some Bollywood producer in Bangladesh, and it wasn't. It was a clip I could use that was copyright free, and it was then, at that moment, I had an awakening. I knew and realized that there is no person reviewing your video on YouTube. And so then I had to escalate it, press the button, and, you know, contest it. And then it was overridden by a person. But in order to get it overridden, the bots have to find it, which is a little bit of a bummer because there are no people. See, we got our capacitors in. Nice and flat because the tape held them down, and flush. Really nice. Only got a few more. We got 1, 2, 3 more parts. Oh no, then the battery connectors, which is easy. So the transistor, right, goes in one way. So you have to follow the shape of this goes to the shape, kind of like the game Perfection. The shape gets aligned to its counterpart. Or they banned my account from me before because of fraud. I was like, wait, they received it and could see the evidence of fraud, but at least I got my chat. Wow, that's crazy, messed up. Yeah, I hate that these, yeah, it's no fun, man. So now I see why you miss the old YouTube. See the transistor? You've had not the best of luck. So we'll lay this flat, pull it out a little bit. Now temperature went down to 400, so I gotta wait for it to get to 600 to heat up. We're almost done. Just the potentiometer and the battery connectors and the brain. Oh, thanks, Mark Bay. Cool. Oh man, don't worry, I'll press my finger on that, unlock the screen. Nice. Holiday rockin'. See, got the transistor in. Voila. And now, imagine it doesn't work. That's happened before. We blew up the flight controller. A few more parts and that's it. Oh, oops. Computer falls asleep. Thanks, Merc Bay. See, almost there. Almost got our glasses. Let's see. So now I think I'm going to do the potentiometer. I like doing the potentiometer because it'll stick in no matter what, and I don't need any tape or anything. And there's only one way to put it in. That's just to adjust the LED, like the balance, the treble, or things like that. More left, more right, and more balanced when it comes to how it'll pulsate. But usually you don't have to set it if the chip is programmed really well. If that makes any sense. Put that like that. But I like to leave the brains for last. This way, if something goes wrong, I don't want to apply heat. I'm always afraid that and with the potentiometer, you don't have to clip them. It's so short but tight in there that there's no need to clip them like we did with the resistors and other parts like that. See, there's the potentiometer, resistors. Now we just got the battery connections and the brain, and then prayer. We have to pray it works. Even if you're not religious, either just hope it works. We need to pray. All right, so now the battery connections. I wish I had done it earlier, but that's all right. You have the I forget which side is plus and which side's negative. Negative is the part with the spring. So I believe it goes on like that. Honestly, I can't remember, but I will have a look because you want to put it on right. Oh, I see how it goes in. Okay, I think. Can't remember. Oh, I see. It's so weird. Yeah, like that. Okay, I got it. And that goes like that. So there's only one way to put them in, underneath, so the battery, when it goes in, it just does its thing. See? Red. And negative is always the part with the spring. And then that goes like that. And I think I'm going to do them all at the same time. Just put it flat. So we saved 30 minutes when I did the video with my daughter, because that's how long it took to set it up, which is a bummer because this action camera, I should be able to do the whole video, but it's fine though. We got a setup video out of it. On the previous one that didn't have sound, took an hour, 2 hours and 15 minutes, but the camera was about to die just as the show ended. I was like, damn it. Yeah. Oh wait, I think I did one wrong. Oh no, I didn't do it wrong. I just couldn't see. Okay. So here we are. Remember, the minus part has the springs, okay? Yeah, I think this is right. And you want it to bleed. I mean, you don't want it to bleed, sorry. I was like, you want it to bleed? You're like, what? You want it to bleed? No, you don't want it to bleed. Because then it won't work. Nice. All right, one more, and then we're done. Then we got the brains and the batteries. Blue, scroll up. Okay, I'll scroll up in a sec. Hold on. Let me just get this. One more. Got it. Now I just need the brains. I'm going to scroll up. Let's see what Maccabee says. Love your stuff, man. I just had to close YouTube down and restart, and then all Maccabee's comments showed up that I didn't see. Oh wow, that's a bummer. Oh wow. I see Maccabee. Oh, that's not good. So that's YouTube. Yeah, I just scrolled up. Yeah, it's messed up, Maccabee. So it looks like it's a YouTube thing, which is good, because then it means it's not me. It's you, meaning YouTube. But yeah, that happened to me earlier. I don't know. That's what happens when you have artificial intelligence running the show instead of people. You know, like, it's a little bit of a bummer. So with the chip, the words go facing down. So the words, you know, go like this way. See the text? The text go facing the LEDs. Okay? And then we put it in. You might need tape. I would probably do tape on this, just because this is the brains, you know, I don't want to mess it up. If I asked you, had any videos planned for the weekend? No. Oh, I see, that's what you had. No, only because it's the birthday weekend for my kids, which is where we're going to use this. But I might have a video for the weekend. We got a request from one of our viewers / subscribers to make a shorter version because they saw our live stream of FPV logic, and so I'm gonna do that video, but that might launch next week because I think I already did enough videos for this week. And the reason why I've been doing all these videos is because normally I do one video a week. I'm just testing out all the software, the glitches and things like that, and I'm trying to streamline it so that I think this app works really well. The minicam. So I believe after this week I'll be back to once a week again. You know, one video a week, but the live stream will be on the weekends and stuff. But sometimes it doesn't always work that way. I'll share with you in a second. Sometimes I'll be doing something and I'm like, oh my god, that will make such a cool video, and then I'll then you'll be like, wait, well, he posted another video, and that's only because I had an idea. I'm like, oh my god, that makes such a nice. So that's why sometimes I can't help myself. I'll be like, oh my god, that makes such a. And if I have off, all right, from work, I will definitely. But one video I thought of doing. Live streaming me cleaning up the yard, doing the fall cleanup, just testing out the camera, seeing how it goes with its Wi-Fi connection, because I want to see how this. I've never done a live stream with the Osmos Action Pro, which you can with the internet from my phone. I'd love to see that. So we're not going to screw it in just yet. We're done. We're gonna put it on the glasses case, and then if it works, then we'll screw it on. Okay. The last kit came with batteries that were dead. Hopefully these batteries are not dead. Okay. Watch your stuff. I guess when you're done soldering, plug out the soldering iron so you don't accidentally burn something or even yourself. I got an idea for you, Lou. Could go a video, different types of ND filters with a Neo and a Nirvana 2. I'll show you why I say that. Because I have a whole bunch of ND filters here that I never used on the Mini 3, and I have ND filters on well, they're not a bad idea. I think I will do it on the Mavic. When you buy your Mavic drone, it comes with 3 filters or ND filters, and I'm not a fan of ND filters. Like when I do a video, it's like something I'm passionate about, and like I think would be really cool, if, you know, useful to, or I couldn't figure out how to do, and ND filters just don't, because it changes the whole editing process. But I'll try. I'll do 1 or 2. I have some ND filter, other ND. I'll do, you know what? I'll do ND filter with the Mavic 3. See how it goes. Great idea. And then we'll do like so what do you think, guys? But it's really cool. It's a cool idea, and this is your idea, and the last idea you gave us was really cool. You gave us lots of views. It doesn't work. Damn it. Does it work? Hello? Nope. Doesn't work. No, it does work. I think the batteries are weak though. Or maybe I'm talking too low. Hello? Testing 1, 2, 3. This is a test to see if the microphone, yeah, it is. I think the potentiometer needs some adjusting on this one. And some of the LED, hello? Testing 1, 2, 3. Some of the LEDs don't work on here. Hello? This is a test to see if the microphone works and the LEDs were put in correctly. Could be, hello? Last time this happened with the other one. True that I did try with some flying. Oh, I love flying through the beach. It's just phenomenal. Testing 1, 2. I think it's the battery. Oh, now it's off. Now it's on. Now it's off. Now it's on. Bummer. Testing 1, 2, 3. Could be the battery. I see now that it's lighting up and not lighting up. I'll have to run through it with the meter, but that's this one, and see where the short could be. See, now this thing's not. That's why. Oh yeah. No, see, look. Something with, now they work, now they don't work, now they work, now they don't work. Testing 1, see? So at least we know the LEDs are incorrectly. Hopefully it's a battery issue. Could be. We don't know. I'll run through it and see. Oh wow, it even works with one battery. That's what I forgot to do. Order newer batteries. See? Interesting. Could be the connection. At least you can unsolder. Yeah, but I don't have to unsolder anything because the LEDs are working. I think it's the battery. Something's glitching. Oh, it could be the battery connector. Yeah, it is. It's the battery connector, which means testing 1. So I think you know what? Let's take the batteries from the other one. Right. And then we'll take this out. So it's working. Oh wow. I think it is the batteries. Okay. Nice. See? Testing. 1, 1, 2. Alright, so if something is, whoops, not take battery. Yeah, I'm gonna take the batteries from the other pair. Because this happened with the last one. Where they sent dead batteries, and thankfully I had batteries upstairs from another, not one of these, but my lamp remote controller takes the same batteries. At least all the LEDs lit up, which is great. So they don't need resoldering. And then something else is not, like, could be a bridge connection or something. I'll have to double check the joints, but I think you were right. It is the batteries. Okay, cool. Sweet. So it comes with batteries that are not 100%, but hello? Testing 1, 2, testing 1, 2. Yeah, so I have to adjust the potentiometer. Of course, make it louder in here, and then somehow finagle it so that, yeah, see, kind of neat, huh? Wow, wow, wow. So let's turn the potentiometer. Does it come with a screwdriver? Yeah, it does. Let me so it's a battery issue. Neat, kind of neat, huh? So then we just have to adjust it, possibly. Hello? Oh yeah, hello. Hi. Testing 1, 2, testing 1, testing 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Hi. 1, 2, 2. Testing 1, 2, 3. I have to figure this out. Let's see. That's incorrect. That's incorrect. That's incorrect. The chip's incorrect. I'm just looking at the battery connections. Nice. No bridges, except maybe. No, that's not bridge. Nothing's bridge. It's working, but not like the other one. And all the parts are in their correct spot. I'm gonna take it out from the other side. You should try and build a mask with those LED lights. Can you imagine that? I know I have enough LED lights now. Let's see. Interesting. Hi. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. La 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 la. Let's see. La, 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 la. Yeah, nothing's bridged, which is amazing. Well, I soldered it, so. Okay, soldering. Oh, nice. Now it's working. Hello? Hi. Testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2. Testing 1. Okay. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Could be some LEDs maybe are shorted out. Hi. Testing 1, 2. We'll take out, whoops. 1, 2. The capacitors are incorrect. We got the C3. Yeah, a little bit of a bummer. Hi. Let's try taking out an LED. Hi. Let me see. What do we got? Use this. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, testing. So some of the LEDs don't work, and they're all incorrect. So they could be shorted, you know? What we'll do is we'll take one out high and they did send extra LEDs too, which is a little bit of a bummer. So they prepared me for this experience. Oh wow. Hi. Testing 1, 2, 3. You know what? Yeah, good call. Midnight. Hold on before I take the battery out. Hi. Testing. Oh wow, interesting. Testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2. Hi. Testing 1, 2, 3. 1. No, they. 1, 2, 3. Might be the microphone. Yeah. Tap the mic. See, I tap the mic. It tells you which lights are not working. Right? So if I turn it that high, when I turn it the other way, yeah. A little bit of a bummer. I'm going to try taking out an LED. Take out this one. You know what? Let me use the flux. Where's my flux? What was here? My flux remover. My solder remover. I had this little thing that lets you remove solder. You just rub it against. Hopefully my. Oh, it's right here. No, the LED is incorrect. I don't know. Let me try now. So one battery side of the battery starter is powers one side, and the other side powers the other. No, it's not an LED issue. The LED. Maybe it's the board. You know what? It's possible that. Let me try that. I can get. Just need a piece of wire. Could be the board. I'm going to try and bridge a connection between one LED and another. Let's see. And then it just means that somewhere along the board, the connections just aren't meeting up. It could be a wrong resistor. Yeah, you never know. But let's see. Problem is they all look the same. You know? I'm gonna try something. Just need 2 wires for this. Yeah, if you have to go, go. We're done. I'm gonna troubleshoot this and I'll let you guys know what happened. But I definitely want to bridge it. Where's the solder? need to get another wire. Hello? Da 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 dum 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 dum. Dum dum dum. No, bridging it doesn't even do anything. Hi. Testing. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Nope. A little bit of a bummer. Testing. 1, 2, 1, 1. No, bridging it doesn't even turn on the LED. And it's incorrect. So, don't know. 1, 2, 1, 2. Hello? So we know that the LED is incorrect and bridging it doesn't turn it on, which is a bummer. Ah, good idea. Let's test and see. That sucks. Because we want it to work like these. Testing. Oh, we took the batteries out. I'm like, wait, that doesn't work. Doesn't matter which batteries we use because the good ones are in the other one. See? Hi, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then they all light up. Same build. Could be the brains. Maybe it's not, you know. I'm gonna shut these off. So the batteries are still good, but could be one of those kits where like 1 and 5 actually work, right? Like the first one is like Lotto when the scratch offs. Where's my, oh. Hello? Hi. Look, in this whole row, they don't work. Right? The whole row. Testing 1, 2, 3. Oops. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Hi. Testing 1, 2, 3. That whole row. Hi. You know what? Let's try a different LED, right? Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1. Wow, no, not even this LED is lighting up. And the LED's lined up correctly because the plus side's the long side. Let's try putting this LED right on the other side. Hi, 1, 2, 3. Oops. Testing 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Right? Also some LEDs. Hold on. Did I bend it too hard? Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. No. So on reverse, the plus side would be this way. See? And if I line it up, oops, pop the battery out, but hold on. Do. Testing 1, 2, 3. Hold on. Do. Testing 1, 2, 3. Interesting. Maybe the LEDs are dead. Testing 1, 2, 3. Let me try. I'm gonna try. Hello? Hi. I'm gonna try soldering. Let's see. Testing 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Wow, even this LED doesn't work on the connection of a live wire. Hi, testing 1, 1, 2, and you know it's reversed so that the plus side is on the correct side. Testing 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Oh wow, little bit of a bummer. Let's try. I think I have a spare LED here. I should. Let's see. Testing. Oops, hard to get it on its right spot. Testing 1, 2, 3. That one's not enough power. I think we had one in the spare kit. Remember, it came with extra parts, which were in the Ziploc bag. Let me see. Dum. Okay. One, two. This one's getting a reading. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Wow, 1.7. Hello? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1.7. Okay. Hello? 1, 1, 1. And that's the battery from that side, right? That's feeding it with not enough juice. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. And it's moving. Interesting. So now, if I can just find a longer, should I have like a 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh wow. 1, 2, 3. So now, let's see. I think it's time. Oh no, 1, 2, 3. 1. Let's try moving the potentiometer. Doesn't really do much, but we want these to light up. See the whole row there? At least it's keeping it on, which is good because that'll allow us to have the power run through and see if we can light up. Yep, So this LED is working. Interesting. See, look, if we oh man, we adjusted it, and we put this one. If you put your hand on it and then apply more power, so it comes. See, one. Wait, and then 1 1. See, 1 up, 1 1. See that one. 1 1. See, that one works. Okay, so that it's incorrect. So the LED is incorrect, so which is great. And then we'll try this one. One one. Nope. Wow. So they are incorrectly, and some of the LEDs are dead. Boom. Alright. Well, that solves that. At least we know my soldering skills are good. A little bit of a bummer though. See if we can get alligator clips, which are in here. Oops. It's a mechanical trick when setting starter motor connector. Directed battery would make it power on. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But I just don't have like the right longer length one. Like this is like too short, you know. Like I wish I had something. I have it somewhere, but things are never around when you need them. Like where's my thing for the battery connector? Oh, they have one over there. I could probably take apart. And there we go. So this LED is working. Okay. Let's see if we can. Plus is plus. Okay, so the LED works. Yay, that's that LED. That's a good one. Let's check this one. That's the one we just checked. Now we'll check. Plus is plus. Da, 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 da. And that one works too. All right. So we're off to a somewhat of a good start. And the LEDs are incorrect. So what could it be? And you said something about the resistors, right? Something, what did you say? Gutting. If only you could connect 2 wires to the pose and negative leads and connect it to the battery on the pose and negative, that would be a quicker, easier test. I think I might have one. I have one. Hold on. I might have one. I have one somewhere. I don't want to go crazy looking for it. 1 second. Yeah, I'll take one from here. Oh, no, I don't have one. It's fine, I'll take one. See, with this one didn't work, right? Because the connection here had too much heat and it sort of melted the connector. And I'm thinking that's what may have happened here. And as you can see, what I had to do was bridge the connections to get it to work. Hopefully I don't have to do that there. But I do have this one here. I could always redo the wiring, right? This is, otherwise it's a bad game of Twister. So we'll take that. Take two AA's and just drop them in there. Yeah, this one works really well. This one's really cool. Well, when it works, I just cut the wiring, but there's a video I have on that one. That's another kit. I think that one was $9. And now, it's so much easier. Thanks for the idea. Now I just gotta find two AA batteries, which are here. Here we are. Dun, dun, 1 2 1 2 1. Hello. All right. Let's see. Remember, it's reverse, so positive is negative. Let me just double check that one connection. Let's do it on this one. Okay. Oh, whoa, whoops. Don't burn the house down. Smoke detector over there. Could tin these wires. Okay, let's see. I'm just gonna put the plus and the plus and the minus. Does it bleed? Nope, not bled. No. Wow. It doesn't light up. Whoa. And we'll try it this way. Make sure, remember, the plus side's the long side and the minus is the other side. See? Lights up. Alright, so it doesn't light up with power going the correct way. That's a bummer. So what could it be? Let me try it again. Hello? 1 2. Let me just Alright. So it's gotta be something else. Let me try reversing it. Let me just do that. Let's try reverse polarity. I wish the wires were a little bit longer. Nope. Reverse polarity doesn't do it. Oh my god. So that is, I don't know. Now I'm flabbergasted. I'm puzzled. Nope. putting in, touching the wires, because I pushed it up so the wires would be exposed, so I can touch it and light it like you suggested. Nothing. Now the correct way. Nothing. All right. Let me try it. Da, 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 da. Wow. Oh, but I'm not sure if it was lighting up because of no. Nah. Nope. That was just smoke from the two positive and negative wires touching. You know what? Let's just do this. Positive is this yellow. We're going to make positive yellow, okay? Let me just do it like this. Positive yellow. Yep. Positive will be yellow, okay? Because it's already wired over here. So it should light up. And then just use the alligator clips instead of trying to do it like that. Plus yellow. Da, 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 da. Right, and then minus blue, because that's the way it's on here. And then now we go here, and then go here, right? Nothing. Nope. Wow. And it's solder. It's hard to solder. We saw a little light before, but that's because it touched the two wires together. Yeah, I think the heat might be damaged from the. Oh wait, I spoke too soon. I think the heat might be damaged from the circuit. Yeah. Hello? Nope. And it's wired correctly from the back. We could try soldering another one, another LED, but let's reverse it and see, because it should be turning on now, right? But it's not. So we'll do black positive and red, right? I don't know, you never know. Nope. And it's not lighting, and it's hardwired soldered positive, positive, negative, negative. All right. So we know our wires are correct and the LED isn't lighting up when power is applied to it. Let's just double check our wires. Snip them again. Snip them again. And now we'll give them a fresh, right, connection, since we fried some of it before by touching them. That's why you always want one short and one longer so they never meet. But as you can see, I didn't do that. I'm going to put plus with the plus. And then worst case scenario, we'll just cut the wires from the other side. A bummer. These alligator clips don't even want to open. They're from a Mel Science kit. The Mel Science kits are actually based in London. You know that? Alligator clips are, wow, and it's not lighting up. Direct connection to the LED. All right, so we know something's wrong. The transistor's incorrectly. You're killing me. All right. One, two, three. Yeah. And it's getting more power than it needs. All right. Let's snip them. Remember, yellow's positive in this video. You know what I mean? And look, watch. We set it up the way you said. To make sure our LED connection is like solid. Make sure the alligator clips are doing their job, right? By testing it on another LED. Whoops. It's okay, I got a lot of wire. See, now one's longer and one's shorter. And their paths will never meet. Okay. The short one's the negative side. See? It's correct. LED is working. Alright, so our wiring is correct. Yellow is positive. Maybe it's just a bad chip. That's what I'm thinking. And we connected it. Oh no, bad LED, because look, we connected it directly, right? Directly to the LED on the board. And we got no light. And I just disconnected it. And we tried negative, positive, and positive, negative, meaning reversing it, thinking like, hey, maybe the LED is in backwards. Oh, thanks, I appreciate that. Well, I try because, you know, sometimes just when you think you knew everything, turns out you know nothing, you know. You know, if that makes any sense. Speaking of nothing, yeah. Nope. I reversed them. And I even soldered them to it, you know, to make it even like more of a solid connection. Like, hey, let me solder it to the board. Solder the wires, right? Creating power. So if that's not working, it's got to be the LEDs. Let's try now. No. Damn it. It's 2 hours in time lost. I must get these glasses up and running. We must complete the experiment before the storm passes. Or Frankenstein. Yes, I'm starting the generators now, master. It's gotta be something. Resistors are there, the chip is there, the brains of the... Yeah, I'm guessing it's the board. Hello? But look, it's got to be something with the board because it's the same experience on both sides. This side's not lining up there, and then this one whole row is out there, and then that whole row is out there. So the resistors are incorrectly. yeah, I guess that's it. I'll have to troubleshoot. Let me see what other ideas you guys have. Hold on. See, it's the same side though. Identical outage on both sides. So, which only means there's only one way to put the potentiometer in. The capacitors are incorrect. We did the batteries. We tried the batteries. The only thing I can say is that the resistors don't match. Here are R8, R1, no, R7 and R9 look a little bit different in color, but remember we got what they gave us, you know. R8, let's see, R8. Yeah. Hello? I don't know. We'll see. Oh, wait. Hold on. Yeah. Try a new LED bulb. Yeah, not a bad idea. I will try a new. Well, we have one that works right here. Right? Black is negative. Whoops. There it is. Black is negative, and yellow is positive. Huh. Red is positive. See that? That one works. That one doesn't. Aha. Then we got dead LEDs. Okay, good call. Look. Doesn't work. Remember the short side of the LED is negative, right? So now I do that and that, nothing. Now I take this one, short side is negative, works. Wow, that's a lot of dead LEDs. All right. Well, let's see this one. I don't know why they gave us a lot. They probably got a lot. Like they gave us a lot of spare LEDs, but that means that I guess you have to test them before you put them in. That one works. Nice. And then that one should work, because these are the ones I tested before. No. Oh wow. That must have been the other one. That sucks. Hold on, let me try a little more. Nope. Oh my god. Alright. That one there. Try this one. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. That one should work. Yep, this one worked. Okay. So we got some dead ones and some live ones. I'm just trying to wrap the wire around it to create more of a streamlined connection. This one should turn on though. Yep, so that one works. This one works. Wrap the wire around it. That one works. And that one doesn't work. Bummer. Alright. Show's over. Alright, so we need how many LEDs? A lot. A lot of LEDs. At least we got one pair of working glasses. I have another pair though. Yeah, no, you did. Look, you helped me with this thing. Let's press play. I think I gotta sign off now though and just call it a night. Okay. At least we know that it's not the soldering connection, right? What time is it? Oh, I don't know. 12. Interesting how one row is out on one side. Night. Yeah, I'll see you next time on the next stream. I'm going to call it a night. At least we know some LEDs are out and some LEDs work. Bummer, but it is what it is. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your help and support. You know, and sharing ideas, because sometimes, like I said, just when you think you know everything or know enough, it turns out you know nothing. But be well, and I'll see you guys on the next stream. It turns out some LEDs are gone. All right, ciao. See you all next time. I will. I'll let you know if I change the LED if it works. But if it's off on one side and off on the same side, it could be like the resistors. You know, we could check, but we checked the resistors. Well, we only checked a few resistors. We didn't check all of them to see which ones like were good and not good. But sometimes it can't be a resistor. Maybe there's a break in the board. Oh, speaking of break in the board, let me try something. Try cleaning the board. Nah. But maybe it's bridge somewhere with the flux, but nah. No. See, the whole row is out. Nah, we'll figure it out. Anyway, I gotta go. See you guys next time. Thanks. See you, Ken. Night, night. See you guys.